White man in boxing led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out.
All right, we back. Let's talk some boxing. Appreciate the love, support everybody showing the channel. Best way to donate for your boys, share the video. As we're approaching the new year, I'll do the awards sometime this week. But let's talk about Devin Haney. Devin the Dream Haney. Apparently, WBC president announced that he got 2 mandatories. Javier Fortuna and the winner of Luke Campbell and Ryan Garcia, which is, this coming Saturday, January 2nd, right after the new year. That's a big fight. I'm looking forward to, man. That's a great fight right there, especially to kick off the new year. I remember, like 10 years ago, boxing in the beginning of the year was terrible, bro. Even on HBO, it was terrible. And then it would heat up right around like April, March, maybe. But yeah, it's a good chance that all 3 of them beat Devin Haney. All right, Luke, Ryan, and Fortuna. All right, with Devin Haney, what I noticed, he's not progressing as a professional. All right, he's not progressing at all. And I got to agree with Devin Haney. Gary Russell. He looked like a professional amateur. He moving like he ready to move before he already made the decision that when he punch, he ready to move. He not punching and stand there and sitting down his shots to generate power. All right, he got good athleticism. It's kind of like he's scared to get hit. Everything is just about scoring. He's just as amateurish as Lomachenko and Usyk. 2 of the most amateurish professionals going right now. I think 3 of them, honestly. And you got to be able to sit there and operate like a surgeon in the pocket, and that's something that he can't do. And at the end of the day, he 23, 22 years old. All them young guys got flaws. But you're talking about just professionally ready. Colbert and Stevenson and Gervonta are more professionally ready than Devin Haney. Do that mean that Devin can't beat them? Absolutely not. That means he can probably beat them, but just looking at it, I just think his father in his corner is doing a detriment to his career. He needed a real coach in his corner, giving him real instructions. And I heard from a good source that Devin Haney is going to be fighting Ryan Garcia sometime. I think they said in April. If Ryan beat Luke Campbell, and that's an interesting fight right there. Because one thing about Ryan Garcia, he punched like a grown-ass man. He punched like a lightweight. The question is, can he take Devin Haney punches? And Devin Haney ain't the top puncher at that division, no way. But, with Ryan, he throwing punches. And it just honestly, can Devin Haney take advantage of his chin coming up? That's the question. Or can Ryan Garcia catch Devin Haney? That's a good fight. That's a fight that shit damn near I might be willing to pay for. But Devin Haney ain't progressing as a professional fighter or a professional boxer, I must say. Teofimo Lopez has got a professional style, but him and his father talking about the sparring. The sparring is different. We seen the Figueroa kid from Southwest Detroit drop Teofimo Lopez. But look at Lomachenko couldn't do it because the gym and the actual fight is 2 different things. I would love to see Devin take on Ryan and take on Teofimo Lopez. But my thing is, he's scared to get hit, it just seemed like. And nobody want to get hit, but when you moving before you finish your punches, it's just like, and then the kid got a wide base. And I like the kid, good fighter. He got a wide base. So when you got a wide base, usually that means you ready to generate a ton of power. You ready to sit down and set the tone with your punches, but he just seemed like a guy that really perfected being an amateur. And the professionals is different than being an amateur, to be honest. Because it ain't no 4-round, 3-round fight. It's the real throwdown. It's the real deal Holyfield. So, him versus Luke, he probably got the best chance out the 3 being named to beat Luke because Luke's stiff. And Luke don't take no chances to be aggressive, but he can punch. But Devin Haney, you know, him and his father need to just get somebody in there who know what they doing. And his daddy just needs to step away. He should just be like the liaison and oversee the camp. And let somebody really teach his son what it truly mean to be a professional boxer. Now, maybe they know something that we don't know. Maybe he don't like getting hit. Maybe he don't got a chin. Who knows? But for him to really take that next step, to be honest, Tank is a better professional fighter than Devin Haney is. They talking about what he did to him in the gym. Now, at some point, especially when Devin move up, he got to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? He got to hurt somebody. And it ain't that he can't punch. It ain't that he Paulo Malignaggi at all. That's not the case. The case is he don't know how to punch. He don't know how to commit to his shots. You know what I'm saying? Really, he like to throw them 1-2. You know, he got a left hook. But somebody really got to show him how to really punch through the target. But Ryan Garcia know how to punch through the target. The question is, can Ryan Garcia complete the rest of his professional training? And Ryan Garcia like to throw combinations and roll out. That's what he like to do. He rolled to the same side. He fight like an amateur a little, but he punched like a man. He fight like an amateur too. Do roll out. Do roll out. You know, he don't know what it means truly to really sit there and really. He remind me of Amir Khan. He just ain't paid the piper like Amir Khan. That's the difference. He ain't paid the piper like Amir Khan he have yet. You know, when he get hit one good time, we gonna see if he Amir Khan, if he got Amir Khan chin. Maybe Ryan got a good chin. We gonna have to see, but he like to boop, 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 roll out. Boop, boop. That's the same thing Amir Khan used to make. Amir Khan did not know how to sit there and operate like a surgeon. Every now and again, you should throw some combinations, but sometimes you just do. That's what Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward, Bernard Hopkins end up mastering. How to sit there with an opponent and not let them hit them flush, but hit them. Hit not get hit in the pocket. And Ryan Garcia really remind me of Amir Khan a lot. He really reckless with his combination, his chin flare up. But we'll see if Luke Campbell can take advantage of it. We'll see if, you know, Ryan Garcia can Devin Haney can take advantage of it. But to be honest, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia is a really, really interesting fight. Because what's holding Devin back is his own father training him. You know? And it may not be his fault. I could be wrong. I really, truly could be wrong. But it's just something, it ain't really that he put together yet as a fighter. And once he put that together, once he able to put that together, he'd be okay fighter. But Fortuna, I wouldn't dare put that nigga in there with Fortuna. That's a high risk, low reward fight. I dare not fight Javier Fortuna. I wouldn't let him fight Javier Fortuna. Now, as a fan, I would love to see him fight Javier Fortuna. Fortuna probably beat Devin Haney right now. Or he'll bring the best out of Devin Haney. One of the two. Fortuna probably beat Devin Haney or bring the best out of Devin Haney. And that'll be it. Because Fortuna is a style that he don't like. And if he do move on Fortuna, it's gonna be he gonna be tired. It's moving, sticking and moving. You know, Fortuna gonna make it a rough and tough fight. He gonna hold it. He gonna pull his shoulder. He gonna hit him on his shoulder. He gonna run in with his head down and look. That's gonna be Devin Haney's toughest fight. You know, not just as a competitor or in competition. It's gonna be tough because he's a nasty, dirty fighter. Fortuna is a dirty dog. Fortuna is a dirty motherfucker. He gon' and him fighting Santiago kind of got him ready to fight a guy like Fortuna. But, you know, to me, I wouldn't be surprised if Fortuna beat him. Fortuna got a really rough and tough, and I'm not calling him a journeyman, but he got a rough and tough journeyman type of style. He got that Salido style for Devin Haney. He got that Salido style for Devin Haney. Yup, he got that Salido style for him, man. And to be honest, that's a tough fight. If you had to ask me, man, I probably slightly favor Javier Fortuna after I seen the Gamboa fight. And Devin Haney work hard. He stay in the gym. He hungry, but it just seemed like he ain't working smart. He ain't working smart. And I seen with Floyd Mayweather working with Tank, he had Tank throwing 1 and 2 shots on the pass. When Tank needs to be learning how to put his punches together, because as you move up in competition, usually you gotta learn to hit guys with 2 or 3 or 4 shots at a time. And Tank like to hit dudes with 1 or 2 shots at a time. And even with Devin Haney, he don't put the best combinations together. Everything is off 1-2 or off the jab. He don't put no hooks and no uppercuts together. So to be honest, that Fortuna fight is a fight that I think his team should stay away from. But for the fans, that's probably gonna answer every question you need to know about Devin Haney. Is he a quitter? Is he tough? Can he take it on the chin? Can he make it through adversity? All that fight is gonna answer every question you need to know about Devin Haney. It's gonna answer every question you need to know about Devin Haney. I promise you. That's gonna be a hell of a fight. But I heard he didn't want to fight Fortuna. I heard he didn't want to fight Jorge Linares. And what they should do, if they're gonna do Ryan and Devin next, they should remake Jorge Linares and Javier Fortuna. I heard from some people that seen the sparring that Devin Haney gave Fortuna that work. I mean, Devin Haney gave Linares that work. Linares say Haney gave him that. He gave Haney that work. So that's something that need to put to sleep. But Devin Haney, Daddy B, you need to be figuring out how to correct these holes, because he truly got a professional amateur right there. He can say I'm world champion and all that shit, but to be honest, if this kid gonna move up to 147 pounds, he gonna have to fix it, because it don't get no easier at 140. Easier at 147. You gonna start seeing guys like Fortuna that's gonna take the fight to Devin Haney. You're gonna start seeing guys who's gonna really pull up on him and really try to take his cookie. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, card, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links, subscription. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. You want to make a donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link in the description as well. Appreciate the love, support. Best way to donate. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at
right?
no, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't
shit.
looking at him.